Welcome to our demonstration of Cool Calf covers. More information about these covers can be found on our website at coolcalfcovers.com. Cool Calf covers are the latest in reflective technology for cooling calf hutches. The covers are based on the very simple concept that a reflective surface will keep solar radiation from being absorbed by calf hutches. Cool Calf covers arrive at your farm in a 55-pound carton that contains a roll of 50 covers and all the hardware that you need to mount the covers. The core of the roll of covers has a 3-inch internal diameter, but it comes with bushings that reduce the internal diameter down to 1 inch, so that you can use a 3/4 inch or a 1/2 inch internal diameter water pipe, for example, for mounting the roll on a dispenser if you choose to make one. In this demonstration, we're using a 2-inch internal diameter PVC water pipe to mount the roll on our dispenser. You don't need to make a dispenser like the one we're using. Many folks just hang the roll of covers over the side of a truck, a golf cart, or a hand-pulled wagon. Having the hanging roll leaning up against a surface helps keep the roll from swinging around when you're pulling off a cover. The rolls are about 19 inches wide, so we made the inside of the rack that we are using in this demonstration 20 inches wide. The screws we will use for mounting are very small, number 6 1/2 inch screws, and we use extra large beveled rubber washers. We spent a lot of time testing ways of mounting these covers, including using PVC pipe and bungee cords, but it turned out that screws and washers hold the very best and are simple. The most important tool for mounting is a variable speed drill with an adjustable clutch and a 1/4 inch magnetic nut driver socket. Set the clutch for minimum torque so that you don't strip out the screws. Before we start, we will take the temperature of the ceiling inside the hutch. These hutches heat up quickly in full sun. The current ambient temperature is 88 degrees on June 24th at 1 p.m.
116.4.
It is 116.4 degrees at the ceiling inside the hutch. The occasional clouds will allow the roofs of hutches to cool down between sunny periods, but on clear, hot days like today, the temperatures in the hutches are much higher. The covers are cut to fit a wide range of hutches, including the wide poly-square calf hutch that is in the background. The covers are perforated on the rolls so they easily tear off individually. The covers will fit over most sliding vents and other features that hutch manufacturers are adding as they roll out their new models. Just adjust the amount of slack that you leave in the covers as you mount them. We have instructions on our website about cutting a circular hole in the covers with scissors to accommodate the large roof vents that poly squares have. This can be easily done with a pair of sharp scissors. 2 people can mount a cover in less than half the time one person can, but in this demonstration we are just using one person, and we're not going to rush so that you can see the entire process. It usually takes less than 1 minute if 2 people are working. Having some type of a carpenter's apron that has a pocket for the washers and a pocket for the screws is very convenient when mounting these covers. Here we are folding about 1 inch of material on the near side of the hutch and folding the excess back on the other side. Folding the material back on itself and placing the washer about 1/8 inch from the fold will increase the holding power greatly. On hutches like this calf-tail model, it's best to insert the screws into the vertical sides of the hutch at the base, like he is doing in this demonstration. Our tests show that when the covers pull laterally on the mounts, the attachment is stronger than when the covers are pulled perpendicular to the mounts. But inserting the screws into a horizontal surface can work just as well, especially if you're using 5 mounts on each side. On Agriplastic and Polysquare hutches, we usually insert the mounting screws into the horizontal base of the hutch. Wherever you decide to place the anchors, make sure that the sharp tips of the screws do not project into the hutch itself so that the calves will not get cut. If the hutches you have are relatively short, like the Polysquare, simply trim off the excess material that is hanging off the back so that that excess does not catch wind the next time you have a high wind event. We are keeping the price of cool calf covers in the $8 to $10 range, depending upon the quantity that you buy, so these can actually be treated as disposable after each calf or season. The aluminum surface does oxidize over time and will gradually lose its reflectivity and turn to a gunmetal-like color. So to get the most benefit from cool calf covers, we recommend replacing them after about 90 days with a fresh cover. Do not keep the covers on the hutches during the fall or spring seasons because they will keep your calves cooler than necessary and might slow down their weight gain. If you're located in a high wind area such as the Texas Panhandle, we strongly recommend getting some tape like what is shown here, or a similar tape with an acrylic adhesive, not duct tape that has a rubber-based adhesive, to tape down the back of the hutch, which might catch wind. Rubber-based adhesives will become soft at high temperatures and should be avoided. The acrylic adhesive tape that we recommend is UL approved for a high heat range and is readily available at Lowe's, Home Depot, or HVAC outlets for $12 or less per roll. See our website for more details. Now we will take the ceiling temperature again to see if it has dropped at all during the few minutes that the cover has been on the hutch. "107 degrees, a considerable drop in temperature. Cool calf hutch covers are a simple solution to the problem of overheating in calf hutches and have been shown to improve the comfort and health of your calves in university studies on farms. Inexpensive infrared thermometers like the one we're using in this demonstration can be purchased if you want to confirm their effectiveness for yourself. Go to our website at coolcalfcovers.com to see some of the research that has been published and to get more information on ordering and installation. Your calves are your future, and heat stress is a major problem. Thanks for watching this demonstration, and good luck with your calves.